What do you think is going to happen this week? I mean, with the whole Russia thing.
The Russia thing is just a big nothing burger.
Really?
Also interesting to remember, it's illegal to possess these stolen documents. It's different for the media. So everything you learn about this, you're learning from us.
He could have undermined the messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think, and that is our job.
Yeah.
At this moment in history, as we're looking at efforts across the country to prevent people from being able to exercise their fundamental rights,
Jobs of the past are just not going to come back. And when somebody says that he's going to bring all these jobs back, well, how exactly are you going to do that? What are you going to do? I'm going to negotiate a better deal. Well, how? What magic wand do you have? How exactly?
Oh, what's going on here? Sorry about that.
Whoa. Hey.
We had just fucking big fuck ups all morning.
Welcome to
All
Sanctimonious American Men. Today is Monday, August 21st. It's about 9:40 p.m.
Woo!
I am Saintly Barnes, and with me as always is Saintly Brandon.
Hola.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Checking out another week.
Checking
Thanks.
out another week. Coming on in.
Hot. I mean, it might be a quick one tonight. It's we wanted to get a little earlier start, but things happen. Things happen.
Bunch of riggers were hanging out, and you know,
Election riggers.
My rigger.
What is this mismatch bullshit?
So old Trump got in trouble for saying riggers by idiots. That's a dog whistle. Why did you hear it then? Like, that's a white supremacist. Why'd you hear it? If it's a white supremacist dog whistle, why did you hear it? Unless you're a white supremacist.
Yeah, who was called? Of course, Sharpton. How does this man go and say that in a dog whistle? Yeah, whatever.
It rhymes with the N word. And so does figures, but you know,
I don't hear anybody saying howling at the moon over that
All
one.
right, chiggers and the South, they got chiggers.
I mean, we could probably come up a bunch. With a bunch.
Tiggers.
What kills me is the friggin'
Wiggers. Right? No, that's not right.
it's just people you gotta come up and hate. They just gotta complain about something.
They're just making shit up.
Well, they gotta fill the news week for the TDS people. So
Holy
it's like
shit, dude.
I mean that you got a kick out of that one, huh? He said riggers.
He said riggers. He called us riggers.
Jesus.
Yeah, you rigged it, damn it. You're a bunch of riggers.
I mean, I still can't believe they're trying to say that he didn't believe he won the election. Like, that's part of a lawsuit.
Why?
That's part of the Georgia lawsuit.
Because he didn't believe he
Yeah, he's spreading a conspiracy knowingly. It's like, no, that motherfucker thinks he won.
He thinks he won. Come on.
That motherfucker thinks he won. And I'm with him.
I'm with him too, but he thinks he won by the best ever.
Yeah, he probably didn't do all that well.
Biggest win ever.
The only time that the all the bellwether counties and states were wrong. Just a coincidence.
It's no coincidence.
If you don't know what a bellwether county is, check into it.
Yeah, it
means there is a...
You ring the bell first.
You get tacos.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going back to the history here.
Going through your news history.
I'll give you. How was your week? I mean, I got some stuff to talk about the week. How was yours?
It was all right, I guess. Right, it was busy. I had a headache this morning. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Like, I got metal plates on my head, so when I get a headache, like, I get spasms and muscles over here.
Uh-huh.
And I can, they kind of, like, start up here and then they go down. And it's, like, I've kind of figured out, like, the order they go in. Like, I don't know what causes this. I have no idea. But these top ones around my temple, they'll be, like, really...
Just going tweaking, like...
Yeah, they're really defined, really sharp, really quick. And then down here, my jaw, this one will go like really fast. Yeah.
And will you hear it, or does it make
I
a
hear
sound?
it, yeah.
Yeah, I hate that shit when you hear shit. You're like trying to sleep or something.
Oh, it happens to my sinuses all the time.
Oh man, it's almost like Chinese fucking water torture, ain't it? In a way.
Kinda. There's this like the one thing that happens to me, like when like I'll be lying down. I got a new pillow today too. I don't know. I'm excited about this for.
Was it Mike Lindell?
No.
You fucked up.
I haven't bought a pillow in like fucking 6-7 years.
That's not good. That's not good.
No.
I mean, what the hell were you laying on, a rag? The thing was just like so crushed to shit. You're just like, I love it because it's comfortable.
I just don't think about buying pillows that often. When I
mean,
got a new bed,
I don't
bought
buy
a new
them that
pillow.
often either. I'm pretty neglectful, but I got plenty of pillows like the one you're talking about. You definitely rode it for too long.
Yeah, I definitely did. I was
You're
like,
like, finally, like, no, I'm faking myself out. This really isn't comfortable.
I mean, I like it, but you know, it's just it got dirty, and I'm drooling all over it all the time.
So the new one, how's it feel?
Pretty good so far.
Like a dream?
Yeah, it does.
Help you dream a little better, maybe?
A little bit.
Help the face a little bit?
It does.
Yeah. You treat yourself every now and then, bud. You
$4.
$4 from Wally World.
From the dollar
cheap
store.
bin. From the dollar store.
I got a pillow from the dollar
Dude,
store.
maybe I'll, talk to Mike Lindell for you and see if we can hook you up.
He's willing to spend all his money to save the country. Start with my neck.
So, how about this woke Portland woman who's renting out an entire movie theater for 19 people maybe, or 20 people, so they can go watch Barbie together, but they all have to wear masks. They can't friggin' eat food. They all, yeah. So,
bunch of riggers.
well, it's just crazy how in Portland, I mean, we're going to talk about that a little later, how the pandemic's going to come back just in time for the election. But, yeah, people in Portland still living with masks on, fucking
Yeah, that's the thing.
stupid people.
I talked to my sister's birthday was this week. She turned 40. Happy birthday, Jessica.
Happy birthday.
She's in Portland, and I've heard some stories from her that it's still going on there. You know, it's a different world, really. Like, she moved there when Portland was on fire. I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking? We're just different that way, but whatever.
I mean, seriously, folks, if everybody's going to wear masks for the rest of their lives, I hope I die from fucking COVID so I don't ever have to talk to you again.
Make it quick, Dad. Make it quick.
Just take me the fuck out, because I don't want to see all these morons with masks.
Well, see, this is the thing. Like, so last time was bullshit, right? They released it. They knew it got released. They lied. They knew it wasn't as dangerous as they say it was. Yada, yada, yada. Blah, blah, blah. They rushed out a vaccine, tested on 4 mice or something. This time, if like something happens, like, what do? Do I think like, because last time I gave it 90 days.
To just see what comes from this. Yeah, dude, I was the first one. I was 3D printing masks. I was going to save the world. And then I, listening to Alex, he was on it too. He's like, this could be real bad, folks. This could be the one. I'm talking to high people, high levels of army, saying probably 30 million dead in America.
Yeah,
and then after a couple weeks, he found out it was just bullshit and fucking fake numbers coming from all over the place. So I quickly, got out of all that fear people are still living in.
Yeah.
You're all still living in fear.
You're all still living in fear, you hear me?
But yeah, and then Fauci with the noble lie, don't wear a mask. Oh, now wear a mask. And then you got Pelosi in the beginning being like, oh no, go to Chinatown. Trump's he's crazy. Don't believe him. And then, now they're like, he killed half the country.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
And Biden brought him back to life.
Bullshit. Biden's so fucking crooked, it's unbelievable. CNN this week made the news.
Well, I saw it was our old buddy, fucking
Jake Tapper.
Jake Tapper from the Jake Tapper Show.
He said Trump was right.
So Trump was right, and Biden was wrong.
How the fuck did I know that 5 years ago? But he's just finding out now.
I was telling people that the other day. I'm smarter than fucking people running for the presidency.
Yeah, because I
Marion Williamson fucking got slayed by Jimmy Dore the other week.
Oh, did she?
Oh yeah, calling her a warmonger because she's like supposedly some peace and love hippie, and he's like, "Well, what do you think about the Ukraine war?" She's like, "Well, Jimmy, I think I'm going to support it because we need to stop Putin." And it's like, so you're a warmonger. You want more? We got to have some war. Like, yeah, okay. And then what else did he hit her with? Oh yeah, she didn't even know Fauci told the noble lie. He's like, Fauci lied about masks, right?
Yeah, he lied about it.
Well, I'm not in, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's true or whatever. No, he said it on TV. He personally said it.
He contradicted himself so many times.
The guy's a piece of shit. Shit of peace. Piece of
the
shit.
propaganda's gone crazy.
Yeah, it's big time. Big time. Propaganda.
Normally, so anything, we grew up in, the Cold War. So anything you heard about the Soviets, you could assume was, at least 10% true.
Well, I question that now, but, I mean, I guess we could ask some Russian friends or something like that. But, the whole, the bread lines and stuff like that, during,
Yeah, I mean, they definitely had
probably wasn't bad. I mean, it probably was bad, but
it was bad.
I mean, they even had that in the Tetris movie. Did you watch the new Tetris movie?
Yeah, I did.
It was awesome, right?
Yeah, it was good.
But they were waiting in line for meats from the butcher and stuff like that in the 80s. Do you think it was much worse than that? Because that wasn't a very big line.
I mean,
in the movie, they made it sound like
there was
supermarkets
times in
were
the Soviet
fucking empty.
Union where they were eating people, especially in Ukraine. They're in the Holodomor, which is
What time? What years was this though?
1930s. The Holodomor.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when we were growing up in the 80s. We were being told oh yeah, you live over in Russia.
It probably wasn't.
There
as
ain't
bad.
no supermarkets.
And it probably would. No, there wouldn't be. But it probably is not as bad as we were told.
Mm.
That's the thing. Whenever I heard something about Russia or Soviets, I'm sure there was some propaganda in there. Same thing with North Korea. Whenever you hear about North Korea, there's some propaganda in it.
Mm-hmm.
It might be true what they're saying, but it's at least done for propaganda purposes, right?
Right.
Same thing with China, right? Anything. But you know what I did find? Sri Lanka, right? Now these people speak English, right?
Okay.
And they're not underneath anybody's thumb, right? So they were on the west side. They were part of India at one time, and the New World Order shit failed there, and they threw a coup, right? So
in Sri Lanka, they tried some New World Order shit.
Oh yeah, this was a couple years back.
Oh.
All the farming and fertilizer shit that hit there first.
Oh, okay.
It's a small place, so they're gonna notice quickly. And they don't have many trading means, right? Anything else to really trade for. But I was watching some of their news, and I was watching about the Ukraine war, and this guy was like, "Yeah, I went there, and I was reporting on the ground, and Sri Lanka's neutral in this war, right? They don't have a fucking horse in the race, right?" And so he was like, I was expecting to be let through both sides, whatever, and I was to some extent. He said, but when I left Ukraine, they went through all my shit. They went through all my digital things and said they'll send it to me, right? And he's like, I never got that back. But that's just how strong propaganda is. It's he was saying we're all only seeing one side in this. Whatever side you're on is the side you're seeing, right?
And that's what you get.
That's what you get, right?
Propaganda soup made custom for you.
Yeah, he wasn't allowed to leave Ukraine with the digital file. He went a couple times and he went back and forth, right? But he left in Russia, right? And they didn't fuck with him. But then he said in Ukraine they were searching through the file. No, we can't hold the nets.
Oh my god!
I don't know what other language they speak, but they speak the English there. So the propaganda's strong,
Very strong, yeah.
I mean, that's just like he said, CNN finally saying Trump was right about Biden having no fucking idea about his son's business dealings. How did I know this? I know how I knew it, but why did I pay attention to that and nobody else did? And the news called it fake the whole time, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, That's my new argument, and it was Vivek Ramaswamy who put it so well. That's my new argument when people are like, "Oh, January 6th, you don't believe it?" I was like, "Do you know why it happened? Let's just ask ourselves, what was the root cause?" And the root cause was censorship. You cannot try and censor a free country and expect people to shut the fuck up because you don't like the way they think. And then you're taking their voice away from them. You know? Mm-hmm. You're telling them, no, Hunter Biden's not real. The friggin' election can't be friggin'. You're crazy if you say it could be rigged. You know, COVID friggin', you can't have ivermectin because it's horse dewormer. And you're out there trying to tell people, no, it's fine. And you're getting banned because you're like, this is a fucking drug that has over 4 billion doses worldwide and a fucking Nobel Peace Prize.
Right. It was
and I'm a conspiracy theorist.
The 50s or whatever.
And I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Right. I mean,
so that was why I think, and Vivek put it perfectly, that's why January 6th happened. People were just fed up.
With the censorship,
Yeah. And Trump, you know, not doing anything about it didn't help. He probably should have done something about it, but
I mean, the list of bullshit is so long.
Of all the stuff, people are being censored for and told to shut up about.
Shit that the news sat there and told you over and over again that was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some stuff they were right about, obviously, but like the COVID shit they got like half wrong at least, right?
We got to make our conspiracy belts. I mean, we got to do that so we can just sit here.
We need a chart. Some string, right?
Ooh, that's a good idea. Get it like a big whiteboard back here with everything that's been proven true that we were told. There
was the PPP tapes, right? There was
the lab, Corona in the lab.
Yeah, Corona thing was like there was like 10 different things.
Yep.
Then there was the Russian collusion.
Oh my God, people still are fucking
still going on.
Still being like, go look at the Mueller report, and it's like, yeah, he got some fucking, you know, he got what's his nuts there, fucking Manafort. The same shit they got Manafort on, they should be getting fucking Hunter on. Because it was just fucking operating fucking as a foreign agent.
Right, as a foreign agent, but not registering.
Exactly.
Yeah, Hunter Biden's like, definitely done that.
So it's like, yeah, you know, everything in there, yeah, they got a bunch of fucking convictions, and but it had nothing to do with Russia.
Right. And so, like, just
as far as swaying the elections.
Right. So
there was Russian people that, you know, the new Manafort and whatever and blah, blah, blah. But
they spent $10,000, right? That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. On Facebook or something like that.
Which is nothing. Right. And there's nothing we could do about that either. Unless we just stop talking to the Russians completely. But they're not the only ones doing that. I'm sure other powers spent money too.
You know how much money we probably spent?
Yes.
Just in Ukraine alone. We spent billions.
So there's something that came out this week. Biden's fucking aliases.
I mean, I heard about Pedo Joe before.
I've heard about that before.
But I didn't know it was connected to the other thing. What was it?
Pedo Peter is what
Peter something. Yeah. It was.
That was on Hunter's phone, how he had his...
Pedo Peter, yeah. But it connects to the emails where he's Peter something, right?
Right. The email was something different. He had like a bunch of different aliases that came out.
Oh, man.
And we know that now he was in contact with Burisma.
I just feel like, they're all just selling us down the river to China.
Oh, yeah, that's what's going on.
That's all they're doing. They're like, oh, it's over. China's going to be the new world power, so let's make some money off of it while we still can.
That's what they're trying to do. I mean, not that China really poses a threat to the United States. They got too much going on.
Well, if we get like social credit scores and
that
stuff,
kind of shit, the ideology,
it's coming in.
I do see it coming in.
The dollar, you know, you're going to get digital currency for everybody. And it's like, where's that coming from? Who's going to control it? So it ain't going to be us.
Have you been hearing about this like inevitable fucking cyber attack that's going to bring down the system? And they've been talking about this for years, right?
Yeah, I've heard about the cyber attack for years. Yeah.
And they've been warning about it a lot more lately, right?
Okay.
And they're trying to push you to get digital currency and digital ID, and
at the same time.
what is going on? Like,
Yeah,
this
I
thing-
don't get that either. It's like, what do you expect you're going to pay with if you don't have any physical money and the computers go down?
Right, exactly.
What are you going to do? Take a shit and fucking
Right.
hand it to somebody? Here's, I got some brown.
Got some brown. Give me this brown for
Some brown.
for a pack
Might
of
have some
ciggies.
corn in there from yesterday.
Still good. Just wash it off.
Just wash it off clean. Nice
Recycle.
and clean. Steam it. Steam it a little bit. It's going to turn white.
This has happened too. This is the scariest. Somebody's done this, I'm sure.
Oh, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Somebody, dude, people have saved their pee and done like a fucking put it through like heating thing.
Oh, well, that's different. Oh, no, I guess it ain't different. That's the same thing.
Fucking saving your pee.
Well, it's just like moisture farming.
They're
you
like
know?
alchemists who try to make like the elixir. Stone.
Oh, right. There's they try to make the sorcerer's stone.
That's it.
Yeah, out of their piss.
Out of their piss.
By years upon years
Yes.
of fucking distilling it and doing all
Yes.
kinds of stuff.
And allegedly they get something different out of it, right? It glows in the dark.
It's phosphorus.
Yeah, it's the phosphorus glowing in the dark.
Should we try and make sorcerer's stones
It
out of our
fucking
piss?
takes a long time.
I know, years.
You gotta
upon
have a lot
years.
of piss hanging around for
Like
a
what,
long
10
time.
years or
I don't
something
know,
we're doing
but-
it for? Maybe even more. Trying to grow a stone out of their piss.
The Y Files did a pretty good episode on that.
Oh, yeah, I think that's probably where I saw it too.
Yeah.
You ever see this friggin' video? I mean, I don't know why. I'm just bringing it up because it's just pure gold. This it's a cop footage, camera footage, or car whatever cam, and the officer goes up to the car and starts writing out, oh, you're going fast, blah 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 blah, and then you hear the girl says, "I thought you don't give pretty girls tickets." And he goes, "No, ma'am, you're right. We certainly don't." And he rips the ticket off and gives it to her.
You ain't pretty.
It was so fucking funny.
You dog.
No, man, we certainly don't.
That's funny.
I thought you don't give pretty girls tickets.
Self-entitlement, That's constant.
White privilege.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Soccer mom privilege.
Whatever it is.
Oh,
What's
man.
going on? Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, the
So the Biden fucking aliases.
the alias.
And so there's other ones that are going to come out. I just haven't heard them come out already. I just know that it's been done, and it hasn't hit the news yet. I heard this years ago. So they did things like Obarna. Obarna.
For Obama?
Yeah, when you look at it in print, when it's printed, it looks like, if you look at it quick, it looks like Obama. Or the other one was
Yeah,
like
because the N looks like an M.
Satan, right? It was Clinton with the two eyes, right?
Okay.
Corny, James Comey was another one.
Yeah.
But there was a bunch of misspellings and shit that they did years ago to like try to avoid fucking legal responsibility for things.
Yeah, I'm sure they got all kinds of shady fucking.
That's scumbag shit.
I mean, I don't even have alias fucking stuff. Do you yet?
An alias? Yeah.
Oh, I mean on like social media or stuff.
What do you mean? Like fake accounts? No.
Like yeah. What was the one that my favorite cousin used to do all the time? The hell was that called? Oh, what was it? It was on MySpace, I think.
What do you create
Remember-
spy accounts or
Well,
something?
no, he'd talk as someone else, and like get people all riled up, just trolling them.
Oh, yeah.
Hazel, wasn't it called Hazel?
It might have been. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was Hazel.
I probably wasn't interacting with Noel on MySpace. I was too.
Did we talk about Mike Pence not knowing how to pump gas?
No, we didn't really talk about that, but he
I
didn't
mean,
know how to pump gas.
He fucking idiot. Yeah, you want that guy as your president, you're dumb as a box of rocks.
That was the biggest fucking stage shot ever.
Mm-hmm.
The machine's beeping the whole fucking time. That's like the fucking fire alarm meme that's going on.
I would see in this one.
So somebody, I don't know when, this must be a thing that's been going on for a while. So it's kind of racist. I guess it's racist. But someone noticed that during interviews with people, right, that the fire alarm would be going off in the background, right? Beep.
Oh, that
Beep.
one. Yeah. The high pitched chirp.
Yeah. Beep. Yeah. And so there's a string of interviews, right, over the years where this has happened, and apparently it's like a black thing or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, that's
Because the batteries are dying or
I
something?
guess so. Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know if there's any correlation. Maybe they don't have fires.
What was this? Did Trump
That's
call
not-
Chris Christie something about Krispy Kreme or something like that? I heard
He said he can't be here. He's probably eating, and somebody called him a fat.
Crispy.
Yeah, and he said we can't say that. We can't say that.
We can't call him Crispy.
We can't do that. He said no.
Oh, Jesus.
So Trump's not going to be in the debate this week.
Yeah, he's going to do an interview with Tucker.
That's the biggest fuck you to Fox I've ever heard. There's really no
Oh,
reason.
yeah.
There's
I
no
know.
reason for him to be in that.
No, I think he said it best. He's like, everybody knows my point of views. Everybody knows what I'm about. I don't got to go debate these clowns.
Yeah.
Let them debate themselves.
Sure.
And I get that to some extent, but it would be funny just to watch them go burn everybody's chap their ass and watch everybody hoot and howl on TV about how bad a man he is.
Well, you know what we're going to get? We're going to get fucking 4 establishment answers or whatever.
Right.
And Vivisec, right?
Well, Vivek ain't going to get no questions. They're
He
not
won't-
going to ask him shit.
Right, because he's going to win
Because
it.
they
obviously.
know if they let him open his mouth, he's going to make everybody look stupid.
Yeah, he's going to win. He's going to win this
Mhm.
debate with Trump not there. Right? And I think he'd probably do pretty well against Trump in debate, too. Right?
I think he would, yeah. But I think he's going to be the VP.
Because I don't think he has, like, he's not willing to go something that he doesn't know for sure, it seems, right? Everything he says with conviction,
Mm-hmm.
he seems that he's pretty worried about his integrity, which is the most valuable thing to me, right? Personally. So it seems like he's a straight shooter, you know.
Yeah.
So we got Nikki Haley. Is she still out there?
Oh, yeah, she's still out there.
Mike Pence, right?
Yeah, they're going to ask him a shit ton of questions. Because he is the Bush,
right?
Like candidate. You know, they're like he's just like, yeah, just buy me. Just right here's my pockets. Put stuff in my pockets, and I'll say whatever you want me to
He
say.
was owned by the Quails, as far as I know.
That's right. You told me that. Yeah.
Who's the guy from Florida? Tim Scott. He'll do all right. He'll do all right.
Ron DeSantis.
Oh yeah, he's also running. Tim Scott's running though, right?
Yes.
He'll do all right. Because
He's a little too goofy looking for me.
Sure, but
he does say the right shit. But
Yeah,
he ain't as eloquent as fucking Vivek. I
No.
ain't seen anybody as thoughtful as that motherfucker to me out of the whole field.
Well, no,
Even RFK ain't got it like that kid's got it.
No.
There's something about his intellectual
born into
powers.
it.
Well, yeah, but something about his intellectual prowess that are just like he sees these angles and it can explain them in such a way that you're just like, God damn, fucking fresh take.
Yeah,
Nobody has fresh takes
and
usually.
he's good at seeing through the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who else is there? We got DeSantis, Tim Scott, Pence, Nikki Haley.
Yeah, what's Nikki Haley going to do? What do you think she's going to do? They're going to give her a good amount of
Maybe.
questions, too.
She's pro-war.
Of course. She likes that shit.
Yeah,
She's
she wants
a
to
hawk.
go on in Ukraine more.
I bet you Vivek's the only one up there that says no to Ukraine.
Tim Scott might.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
DeSantis already has.
He has?
Yeah, he's already came out and said he doesn't know what the hell we're doing there.
Oh, well, good for him. So it's going to be a split stage then when it comes to war.
Right. Economy. Obviously, they're all going to agree it sucks. What else? I saw something interesting. It was a short. And it said Taco Bell, right? Hiring, right?
Yeah.
$15 an hour to start. And if you want to be a team leader or something, it was like $17 an hour.
Okay.
And this place has been closed with the sign in this window for like fucking 3 weeks. Nobody wants to work there.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder if that's going to happen in Catskill. They're trying to open up a new Taco Bell there soon, and maybe nobody will want to work there.
Where they open up in Taco Bell?
Right in front of Beer Universe or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, right. Beer World, Beer Universe, Beer Galaxy.
So what do you think about Larry Elder going on the fucking Charlemagne the God show, The Breakfast Club, and just slaying them down? Did you see that?
I felt bad for him.
They look like dumb motherfuckers.
Dude, he had to
made 'em-
deal with so much bullshit.
I kind of felt bad for him, too, especially from the girl. Like,
Yes.
She wouldn't let him talk for a
She
second.
wouldn't shut the fuck up. She was just going on with nonsense the whole
That's not
fucking-
what I'm talking about. Your blackface in a high place. You know, that's not what I'm talking about. What have they created? What systems? Well, no. What systems? I watch Fox News, too. What systems? And he's just, if you'll let me explain. Well, he just kept talking
She
over
just
him.
kept talking over him. She was annoying as fuck and just so misinformed, right? Yeah.
She's just the same dummy that was talking to Vivek a couple weeks ago and was like, no, what have you done? What have you done as a leadership role? Well, my teacher when I was in 6th grade was snatching papers up out of people's hands, and I went to the principal and I said, teacher's snatching papers. So I had to pay for that because I got detention. So that was a leadership role that I took. What have you done?
She didn't really say that, did she?
said that on that fucking podcast, dude.
What a fucking loser.
My teacher was snatching papers.
These people, I mean, because
And that was
we're
a
doing it right
leadership
now.
role.
The thing is, like, I understand, like, I don't know shit about politics. I understand there's this whole other level of politics.
About money. Lots of money.
Money, political philosophies I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That other people are well versed in. And, like,
Sure.
They're-
Big time.
they're-
Like they're studying that for
Yeah.
years.
they're on a different level with it than me, right? And I know a lot of people don't even know that shit exists, right? Or it exists in a very abstract way, right? But
Then you see that.
yeah, then I see this person on there. I'm like, what the screaming at Larry Elder as if he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. This guy has been grilled by the best, right? He's ran for governor of California multiple times.
God.
He's got a national platform, right? He's a known figure in the Republican Party.
He's probably studied his ass
Oh,
off.
there's no question.
Yeah.
There's no question he studied his ass off.
Educated to the teeth.
Yes. Yes. And not like a deep education, right? And it's because he doesn't like present any like surface views, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
you know, everything he seems to know about, he seems to be able to go pretty deep in and give multiple examples and go on about it for quite some time, right? And he's got a lot of this shit memorized, I've noticed. Right.
Well, that's like, look at Alex Jones. That motherfucker can recall books upon books. It's like me with movies. It's like, I don't want to be fucking the movie guy, but that's what I paid attention to. So it's like, oh, you want to talk about that actor or the fucking part in that movie? I can remember the fucking dialogue. He's talking about the Revolutionary War in a book he read, fucking,
Right, right.
And the same thing with these other scholars, like people like Larry and fucking,
Yeah.
Thomas Sowell and fucking.
Thomas Sowell's on the next level.
Yeah. So to see like them go, those type of people go onto a podcast, I mean, I think we probably have a little more intelligent conversation than the fucking Breakfast Club.
Yes.
And for someone like that to go on the Breakfast Club and get yelled at,
Yeah.
it's like, what is wrong with you?
Like they were in a street fight or something. It was fucking ridiculous.
She was gonna take her shoe off and start hitting him.
Thomas Sowell, I mean, even Larry Elder, like if I met him, I would just sit there and shut up. Like,
And listen.
Yeah, because I ain't going to teach him nothing.
And it's also to hear the stories from an elder person that is, has wisdom beyond yours.
How old
What
is Larry
more
Elder?
can you ask? I don't know how old Larry is, but he's probably definitely got a couple years on us.
Oh, yeah, I'd say he's older than us. Thomas Sowell, though, that's just like, that dude, he's on the next another level, right? I mean, he's one of the great minds of our time, I would say.
Yeah.
At least politically, right? And economics, obviously. But that guy doesn't say a wrong word. He doesn't say a misword, right? There's just he means everything he says and says everything he means.
But yeah, that was just madness. And there's so many people that finally like. Oh, she put herself on the radar big time the last few weeks between the Vivek thing and acting a fool, and then this, and plus Larry owned fucking Charlemagne.
Yeah.
With the whole wake up moment, and he's like, "Well, when Joe Biden told you, if you don't know whether you're black or not, if you don't vote for him, that should have been your wake up moment."
Yeah, duh.
He's like, "Got a white man coming in here telling you how to think."
That happened.
Yeah. I saw so many conservative people online of color being like, damn, dude just got his ass chapped.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Because it made him look like such a fool.
Yeah, they do. I mean, because they are.
Well, they are fools, yeah.
They're pop culture people, right? And that's fine, whatever. Like,
yeah, they're just out there making a buck.
Yeah, whatever.
With a hot take.
I mean, he's got a dumb name.
Charlemagne the God? Yeah, it's like, what? The god of what?
Yeah. Is his name really Charlemagne?
I don't fucking know.
That's a weird name, right? I mean,
I'm going to find out right now.
You name yourself after a French emperor? The Holy Roman Emperor Charlemagne? Right. I mean, he did a lot to advance society. I'm not, taking anything away from Charlemagne, but
yeah, why name yourself after that?
Yeah, Charlemagne and his knights. He had knights, right?
Leonard Larry McKelvey.
Oh.
His name's Leonard.
Leonard.
Like Leonard Nimoy.
Or the guy from fucking, where he shoots himself in the movie Vietnam.
He's an American radio host and a television personality.
He's an idiot.
And an idiot. Leonard. I can't wait to...
And he's a notorious fence sitter. I forget how I was watching. It might have been Mark Dice was talking about him sitting on the fence. Jeez. And I started thinking about it. Like, he does sit on the fence. I've heard him say shit like that before.
It was so... His response, too. Did you watch any of that video?
I saw clips of it.
His response was so stupid after that. Where he was like, well, Joe Biden told you ain't black if, you don't vote for him. That didn't upset you? He goes, nah, it didn't upset me. Not like I'm not letting you upset me now.
As if that's a point?
Like, asshole. I'm not trying to upset you. I'm asking, did that upset you? I think you just gave me your answer.
Yeah, he did. I didn't see that part.
Yeah. I was like, you just gave us the answer. Yeah, you are upset because you fucking are stupid.
Well, they do that all the time, right? I mean, you can see it like... All right, so there's just been shit like this election fraud thing that's going on. Trump's claiming they had election fraud. They're claiming he had election fraud. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was all okay to say that elections can be rigged, but before 2020.
Before 2020, yes.
Yeah, and then you can't say it no more.
Yeah, you could have said it,
I mean, we got Stacey Abrams fucking hollering.
Holy shit. Is she still relevant?
What was she? She the Lord of the Universe? Or what? Oh, no, she was the Queen of England. What was that?
No, she was president of the Republic in Star Wars.
I identify as the Queen of England.
Oh, yeah. That meme.
That's a good one. But yeah, I mean, who didn't in the Democratic Party say, election rigging? I mean, Kamala Harris, whatever her name is, said it.
Oh yeah, they
Hillary
all said
Clinton said it.
Oh yeah. Bill Carter, even Carter said it.
Friggin' what was Bill?
He's still alive?
Yeah. What was the Man Bear Pig's name? Fucking Gore. He said it. Because, he probably did get stolen from.
It was legal.
Chads.
That was legal, but...
Yeah, Jeb just basically gave his brother an election.
Probably did. That's what it seemed like.
Yeah, I think so. It seems too coincidental.
Yes.
Like, my brother is the governor of that state.
It seems like
You think you're going to win it, boy?
It seems like the neocons had a big plan, and they weren't going to stop for nothing. They were going to get us involved in the Middle East no matter what.
Oh yeah, and we're still there.
Yeah, we're still fucking there. I mean, we've been involved in the Middle East for a while. Iran, right?
Uh-huh.
When the Shah was in exile, he was our boy. Britain was worried about it falling to the Russians were worried about it falling to fucking Britain. And we were just like, sell us oil. Yeah, we're not worried about all that. Just sell us oil. If you're selling us oil, nobody's going to fuck with you.
You'll be okay.
You'll be okay.
Just give us that sweet oil.
Just give us that sweet oil. And then we funded them against Iraq. Right? Is that what happened? And then they switched. Then the Shah came in again. And there was the Islamic Revolution. And then we started hating Iran again and switched.
How about, what else do we got to talk about
We
in the
hated-
news this week?
We hated Iran so much that we backed a socialist.
You're getting in some deep cuts for me. I don't.
The Ba'ath Party, which was Saddam Hussein, that means Arabic socialist. That's what-
Okay.
And there's only one other country that the Arabic socialists are in control of, and it's Syria. And there's been war there too. It's not. I don't think it's a coincidence that they're both run by Ba'ath Party and both war-stricken by the West. Well, not completely by the West. ISIS went in there, right? What were you gonna say?
What was I gonna say?
Yeah, you think
It was something about, do we have any more relevant, or not relevant, but just current news? I know there's some other stuff that is crazy going on. I was just wondering if you had anything off the top of your head.
Well,
Because I wanted to get into some Maui talk.
we could do Maui. I don't know. I haven't followed Maui really. Like.
Yeah, it's a weird one, dude. Nobody has, for the most part, the main stream is obviously downplaying it.
I saw that Oprah took
Her house is fine.
Yeah, she's fine, and she's out there in front of the cameras now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What'd she do? Take a bag of groceries into town?
something like that. Yeah, she's at the when you go into like the refugee center, she's there at the beginning for whatever reason.
She's a piece of crap.
And she was like going around doing interviews with like volunteers, and it's like, why are you bothering the volunteers, man? Just fucking let them do their job. Go in the kitchen or something.
Go help somebody, Oprah.
Jesus, waste
But-
time.
Yeah, the sirens didn't work.
No,
So that's like the emergency broadcast system not
Right.
working on 9/11.
right.
Why doesn't these systems work when it's like the most tragic fucking thing in history?
Right.
It don't work all of a sudden.
Suddenly don't work.
There was cops supposedly blocking people off from exiting the fire.
I heard that. I heard firsthand accounts of that.
Yep.
And-
Multiple people being like, the cops wouldn't let us leave the fucking fire.
Right. They wouldn't let them leave the fire. And the one guy was like, I'm like, you're telling me to go die, basically. And he's like, but at the same time, he's thinking he must know something I don't, and that's why he's telling me to go back.
Uh-huh.
So he went back, right? And then he realized, oh, fuck, I just got to sneak the fuck out of here because they're not going to let me go, right?
Right.
For whatever reason, they're doing that. Now, people have been buying property up there like crazy.
But that's the other. It just coincidentally, it was 6 months ago or something that they tried to. I should really get the facts on this, but supposedly, just recently, they were having like meetings on how to turn the place into a smart city, 15-minute
Right.
city.
Makes sense.
And the law was passed that in case of an emergency, the governor can entrust the land
To the state.
to the state. And
he's-
all of a sudden, just
Yes.
shortly after, there's a fucking emergency that allows him to entrust the land to the state.
He said he wanted to. I heard that.
Mhm.
That's interesting. Anybody hear from Eddie Vedder?
No.
It's the only person I know that lives in Maui.
Is he, his location unknown?
No, I'm just saying he lives in Maui. That's like, Is Willie Nelson?
Well, he's probably doing something important unlike Oprah.
Willie Nelson's on tour. I think he lives in Maui.
Well, Jeff Bezos' house didn't get burned. Oprah's house didn't get burned. Julia Roberts' house didn't get burned. I'm trying to think of the other handful.
They all live in fucking Maui?
Right in that zone. There's
Wow.
Did you see there's drone footage? Go watch the drone. Anybody out there wants to see how bad it is? There's drone footage on YouTube. Go look it up.
Is there melted cars?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
And it's just one stretch of land, like maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles. I don't know. Maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, probably a little bit longer. Maybe 5 miles. I don't know. I'd have to look at it.
It's just all burnt up.
Just all the coast. Just right by the water.
Oh, the expensive property.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
But
funny.
except for those houses that are like Oprah's and Bezos's, they're all like they got a big old fucking just charred next to them, and then there's a nice house just sitting there.
You know, it was funny.
I mean, I'd have to like really find out which houses are theirs, but I imagine it's probably the ones right on the shoreline that aren't burnt.
You know, Biden had a slow response time to that's right.
The morons, they're not doing anything for him. That's the other thing. You go on here and you like look up locals, and they're just like, we're not getting anything. The government's not doing anything for us.
Right.
And dickhead Biden the other day is like, we're gonna give them $600 or $700 a piece.
Right. Whatever the fuck that's
The
gonna
fuck
do.
$700 gonna do?
It's gonna get you through half a week.
And I also heard they're starting to evict people.
That's crazy. But his response time was really slow, and somebody went through a bunch of events and noted the response times. So like George Floyd, right? He responded to that within hours.
Scumbag.
He put out a statement within hours, right? This took him days.
I just want to remind everybody out there, George Floyd is not, I repeat, is not a hero.
Not my hero.
He had enough friggin'
It is BLM season, isn't it? Huh?
fentanyl in his fucking bloodstream to kill like 2 cows.
Yeah. And it's weird that the guy's last name was Chauvin, right? Like chauvinist. Like,
Well, whatever. I don't know how you could. I mean, maybe he did something like we've talked about before as a younger man that made him a hero. But the way he died, there was nothing heroic about
no, there was
that.
nothing heroic about it. I'm not saying he was a bad guy or anything, or that he deserved a guy, but they made him out to be like
He wasn't a hero.
They made him to be out of martyr.
If you're just sitting around doing drugs in the afternoon, just chilling, fucking doing drugs, no job, no nothing, that's not heroic status.
I'm not a hero.
Barney just serves himself up to everybody. I hang around in the afternoon doing drugs all day. I am not a hero.
You're the wrong guy here.
But if there is a cop ever on my neck, please get him off.
Oh, here's something. So I was out not being a hero
I was out and about, not being a hero once again.
in Cotterkill. And this fucking woman, she just was going to go down. And so I grabbed her. And
She was going to fall.
yeah. And she went out.
She passed out?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought she was, I didn't know. It all happened so quick. I thought she was snoring like right afterwards.
Uh-huh.
But I guess she was gasping for air or whatever.
Yeah, it sounded like one of those little pug dogs.
It was a woman.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She sounded like one when she was gasping for air. And it sounded like snoring.
It sounded like snoring,
Yeah.
yeah. And, you know,
If y'all can hear that, I know.
then she peed herself, and I'm like, holy fuck, this woman's going to die. And
Damn.
Dave gave her CPR. We had to call 911. It was a big deal.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was. I was like, holy shit, what's going on? How'd I get involved in this?
Wow.
She's all right, though, I heard.
Good.
And they
so
kept
you
asking,
are a hero.
I guess, in that particular. But the funny part was, you know, like, the cops came. They were the first one there. It was Rosedale Police. And they're, like, asking her, like, all right, do you know your name? How old are you, right? What year is it? What day is it? Who's president?
And she said,
Well, she was like,
Ronald Reagan.
no. And he goes, despite your personal opinion. And I just started laughing because I thought that was funny. He's like, he's president, despite your personal opinion.
That is funny.
Yeah, they were all right. The cops are cool. I thought, yeah.
Why you think they were waiting for her to say Donald Trump?
Right. The only bad part about it was I was like,
Oh God.
you know, they asked me what I was doing. I was smoking a joint with Dave.
What were you guys doing down there?
Dave lives there.
Oh, okay.
And so I was smoking a joint with Dave, and then I had to wait around because I just told the cops I just smoked a joint, so I had to wait around.
Before you could drive?
Yes. Shit.
Why'd I say that?
Why'd I say I?
Because I'm
Why'd
a
I help?
hero.
Why'd I help? Yeah,
Well-
dude. I thought it looked like to me like an overdose or something. I don't know. But
How old was the woman?
40, 50, something like that.
Well, you said, yeah, they asked her age. You can't remember.
No, I don't.
Oh, all right.
But
But yeah, you're guessing just a OD of something.
I that's what I thought, but she said she wasn't on anything. I don't. Maybe she lied. I don't fucking.
Could have been
know.
the heat.
Could have been
Was
the
it
heat.
hot?
Yeah, it was hot.
Okay.
That happened.
Did she look like she took care of herself?
Not necessarily.
Yeah. So it could have been a litany of things.
Could have been. Yeah.
Litany.
She says this happens often though. To her, I'm like, really? Jesus. And I went to the Woodstock fireworks this week. That's what that's another thing that happened.
Woodstock fireworks. That sounds fun.
It was all right. Yeah. You
A
know,
bunch of
it's a lot smaller. You know, obviously than.
patchouli up there, huh?
Yeah, there was a lot of patchouli. But it's a lot smaller than Sorgaty's, right?
Okay.
I mean, the fireworks are the same size, but the area is smaller, right?
Where do
And,
they do it?
Right behind, like, that Little League field or whatever, behind, like, the youth center there,
Okay.
next to the cemetery. Yeah, so, I mean, you know, it's, you know, compared to, like, well, Kingston, you're just stuck on the Strand, right?
And it's mobbed.
Right, and Sorgaty's is mobbed, but it's over a large area,
And you
so-
can get out easy if you know the way around.
right. It was different because it was like very tight, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not as many people, but still.
Is it a bottleneck getting out?
I parked up, you know, near Glasgow Turnpike, so I got out easy.
Ah, okay. So it was like you had the inside track.
Yeah, I know what was going on. I wasn't gonna try to take 212 out of it.
No. Bad idea.
Bad idea. No.
Yeah, well, that sounds fun. How were the fireworks? Were they about the same as Socrates, or a little more, a little less?
I mean, about the same, I guess. You know, there was a lot of booms.
The big
The
booms?
big booms.
The ones that send the shock through you?
One thing about there, though, is that you're closer to the mountain, so you hear the reverb.
Uh-huh.
Off
Mhm.
the,
Yeah, that sounds cool.
yeah, it was.
It's like
Yeah,
like a
well,
quick
it
slap
takes,
back.
Yeah, it takes a little while. You know, probably takes like 30 seconds or something.
Does it have a slap back though when it comes, or is it just a 1, 2, 3, like a delay?
It's like a delay.
Okay. Okie dokie. So that's exciting. You went to save someone's life. You went and watched fireworks.
Yeah, the life-saving part I could have done without.
Well, yeah,
Absolutely.
they could have fallen, hit their head, and be gone.
That's what they said. You know, and there was this like, all right, so I could tell that this place had like bluestone sidewalks at one time,
Like in
And-
town,
yeah,
Socrates. Yeah.
but they had it trimmed, right? And on the corners, you know, there was a corner piece that was up higher, like maybe a foot. But anyway, they took the bluestone sidewalks out and they put cement, but they left the trim, the bluestone trim, you know, on their sides.
Yep. They just cut it and then left it as trim.
Yeah, they left that there. But yeah, she could have hit her head on that.
Huh.
I don't know.
Well, in my week, we got the biggest skateboard in the world back together.
I saw that out there.
It
I
was
haven't
sitting
even
out front. You saw it.
I drove past it. I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, it's all
Ride it.
fiberglassed up. It's got a fresh coat of paint on it. It's one issue. One of the wheels needs a little love, but other than that, It's a couple feet bigger than Rob Deerdick's.
So we're gonna go bomb Killer Hill.
Yeah. Mike Kraut Road.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's exciting. That
So
was cool.
when is Guinness come or whatever?
They got to fill out some paperwork. But, yeah. If anybody wants to check out the world's biggest skateboard, you just go down to the shop here and take a look in the driveway.
Take a look at the driveway. It's a big skateboard. It's the biggest
In the world.
ever.
But yeah, did a tremendous amount of huffing epoxy this past week. It was really good for me.
Good.
Lost a couple brain cells.
I love that high. That's why I loved graffiti.
Ooh.
Me just sitting there.
I mean, the epoxy's a little different than fucking the old aerosol can, that's for sure. That's got the, like, gasoline smell. Like, after, you ever do the old huff?
Oh, yeah.
Or get gasoline in your mouth and fucking siphoning? It's got, like, that where it's, like, in you. And you're like...
Right. Can't get rid of it for days.
Mm-hmm. So... what do we got here? This Fannie Willis is maybe going to get impeached or something like that for breaking the laws down there on this court case in Georgia.
Georgia?
Yeah.
The devil went down there.
Devil went down to Georgia to convict Donald Trump of a crime.
So I'm playing guitar in the Holiday Inn in Kingston. I'm at work, right? And I'm playing guitar, and there's an old guitar and piano there.
Nice.
And
when was this?
this is years ago.
Okay.
And there's nobody in the hotel hardly. And so I'm just playing guitar. And I'm just carrying out with myself. I don't got anybody in the bar, right? So I'm just having a good time. And I kind of lost myself for a minute there, like
Just
when I get into something,
moment
when I
there.
start when I start to focus on it, I'm like really easy to surprise because I'm just so focused on it. And so I'm playing, and all of a sudden I hear this slow clap. I look down the hall.
Slow clap.
And here's this fattest cowboy I've ever seen in my life. Right? It's fucking Charlie Daniels, and he goes, "You're good, son. You're real good. But if you want to get some real pussy, put down the guitar and pick up a fiddle." I was like, holy shit.
I wonder how many times he said that.
I don't know, but I took it. It was a compliment from Charlie
I'll
Daniels.
take it any day of the week.
Yeah, he's a superstar. I'll take it.
I don't know why. I guess if I was Charlie Daniels, I'd be doing that a lot myself.
He probably would
Just go, be like, "You're good, you're real good. But if you want to get real pussy, pick up a fiddle."
Yeah, that's what he told me.
It's classic. It's classic Charlie.
Yeah, he was. He hung out at the bar for a couple nights. He was playing the Dutchess
man.
County Fair.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you got to meet quite a few people over there when you worked there.
Yeah, I met Zsa Zsa Gabor, right? Tony Soprano, whatever the fuck his name is.
What the hell's his name?
I met all the Sopranos.
Yeah, because they were filming down there or something.
Yeah, and 9/11 guy, firefighter.
No clue.
Warm Guinness, Fargo, Bug Eyes.
Macy?
No, he was in Fargo. He was a cop. Right.
Cop in Fargo.
Yeah.
Fargo was the woman cop.
Yeah, that was the one woman, but then the other guy.
I mean, he wasn't a very famous dude, I don't think.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, you're talking. I when you say Bug Eyes, I'm thinking William H. Macy.
No,
He's got bug eyes, and he was the guy that was in trouble in that movie. No, you're talking
Mr.
Steve
Pink? Steve Buscemi.
He was not a cop. He was one of the killers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hung out with Steve Buscemi there one time.
That's cool.
I also hung out with either Chris or Michael. I can't remember which one. I remember the guy. Just his name is either Chris or Michael, and then his name on the show is either Chris or Michael.
From Sopranos.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, Spida?
Is that from The Sopranos?
That's from Goodfellas.
Oh, the kid that got his ass whooped.
Yeah, got his foot.
Yeah.
That Spider hung out with Spider.
Oh, okay.
So his method was to get really drunk and memorize.
Well, he was in The Sopranos too, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
As Chris or Michael, I'm not sure.
He was, Chris.
So
Yeah.
his name is Michael.
I think so. All right.
But yeah, he paid me to keep the bar open late, and
Because this was his method.
he would get drunk and memorize his lines. And he figured, if I can memorize my lines drunk, I'll remember them sober. And I was like, that's a good fucking idea.
It's not a bad tip.
It's not a bad idea, right?
Not a bad tip at all.
Let's get into the memes because it's getting late.
Oh, yeah, Barney's got to get some food in him. So we're going to go to Barney's memes. Let's see if I can press the right button.
Let me tell you when I'm there.
Barney's meme. Barney meme. Barney's meme. Barney meme. Barney.
You sanctimonious son of a bitch.
Barney's memes. Barney memes. Barney's meme. Barney memes. Barney's memes. Are those?
What the fuck?
You don't know what he's doing. You don't know what he's doing, folks.
No, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, here we go.
We got memes. We got memes. We got memes. We got deleted sing. Sing. How about that? Deleted scene from King Kong. Oh my God. God created only 2 genders. Wrong. God created 1 gender and a rib. But I wouldn't expect a rib to know that. What the fuck, dude?
I thought that was great.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to hell for laughing at this. Wow. Yeah, that's
That's what happens.
that's what happens. He says tent back. Get the hell out of here, dude. Can I interest you in my religion? What is it? Brother Teresa. Hell yeah, brother.
Fucking dumb.
Brother Teresa. Okay. And some giraffes, and the one's got his head in the looking for the boobs.
Looking for the boobies.
Me with filters versus me in real life.
I had to grab that one.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
That's you, Barnes. Oh, public. Get the fuck out of here. Fleshlight. Somebody. Is that installed? It looks like it's out of Burning Man.
Maybe it is.
I bet you that's real. In Burning Man. Disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting.
When your pharmacist finds you on Snapchat. Swallow whore. What the fuck? When you drink so much, you forget your girlfriend is on your shoulders. Oh my God, dude. She's like, what the fuck?
That's funny.
Oh my God. For the last time, I was assaulted by a clown and stopped laughing. Yeah, that's pretty good. When you try to send a dick pic and your phone says, file too large. Shut the fuck up, Randy Orton. No, Randy, no. Me, if I didn't like iced coffee. Yeah, Barnes, that's you in the cappuccinos. Hunting stove, assault stove. Oh my gosh. Someone pointed out that Wolverine is simply 2 Batmans kissing. Now I can't unsee it. It's so stupid.
It's true, though.
It's not. Meme of the day. Say the line leftist. We got him this time. What? That one's over my head. Say the line leftist.
Yeah, they just want him to say it again. We got him this time. Trump.
Oh. There's a Trump meme.
Yeah.
Going right. I didn't even. Growing up in the 70s and 80s, there were so many wonderful fake tobacco products to choose from.
There was.
Holy shit. I still will buy a box of those like candy cigarettes if I
Right.
see them. I don't know why.
They're rare.
Trash. I see my ex has a reserved seat. That's funny. It's almost that time. Yep. Get the fuck back to school, kids. The female version of teabagging is called flappuccino. Come on. I think I found my new lawyer. Just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty. Larry L. Archie.
That's the bad.
One blanket can change the whole meaning. So stupid. Is that like a... What is that? Just a statue? I thought it was maybe a Floyd statue, but
I don't know.
Sometimes I crunch up my jizz when it dries, and I bring the white powder to parties and watch people snort my cock sand.
Powdered protein.
Get it now. Get your powdered friggin' powdered jizz.
Powdered jizz.
Powdered. Oh God. What the fuck is this? My new girlfriend doesn't own a car. She's not employed, and she still lives with her parents. So I asked her, what can you bring to the table? I think I'll keep her. Jeez. Nice sweater. Them titties, though, LOL. This is her boyfriend. Tell her I said them titties, though. What the fuck do you want to be buried in those titties, bro? It's so stupid.
It is.
I mean, is that real? I gotta
I don't
imagine
know.
that stuff is going on. It
That's
definitely is
definitely
going on. Like, she sent a pic to some dude. You know, she was fucking sweating or whatever the fuck they call it fucking now. And her boyfriend looked in her phone, and then this glorious thing happens.
Yes.
Can't read it. Oh, when she's having a bad day, just lick her a mighty taco. Wow. Yeah, that'll calm things down.
The mighty taco.
1979 just called and said your mom used to be hot. Well hidden hair so as not to tempt men. It's so stupid. For the last 30 years, all you've done is find mistakes in everything I say. 31 years, honey. I want a perfect soulmate. That will cost you an arm and a leg. What can I get for a rib? Come on, man. When it's career day and your dad brings an ounce of bud and his new mixtape. No, Dad, no.
Randy sent that one in.
Nice. Yeah, I think he sent that to me too, and I laughed my balls off. I live in a Van Gogh down by the river. That's awesome. I want that. That would be a good one. I'd live in a van down by the river. Why not? First day of my 33 year of work. 33rd year of work. Shut the fuck up. That's classic. Chris Christie, the outlaw Jersey whale. The outlaw Jersey whale.
That's great.
Classic. Oh, what should... Yeah, I can't... It's a tiny one. Whose skull is that? His name is Philip. What's in there? Vodka and orange juice. Huh? It's Philip's head screwdriver. It's a Philip's head screwdriver. Come on, man. What the fuck? That's a long one. But it's great. It's great. When you just want to play guitar, but your dad is that guy from Pink Floyd. It's a great picture. I've seen that many times. It's amazing. Cardi B makes music for girls that think talking louder is winning an argument. That's like the girl we were talking about before on the fucking
yes.
Breakfast Club. No. I'm clapping back. I'm gonna clap like a seal back at you.
Yeah.
Yes, vegan, but
Tattoo ink comes from animals.
tattoo ink comes from animals. Not all animals,
all,
I imagine, but
no.
or not all inks, but some of
Right.
the inks. Hollywood propaganda.
Yeah.
One of the best movies ever made. They Live. If you haven't seen it, go watch it now. Why is the electric bill so high? Alexa, turn on the lights. Alexa, turn on the TV. Alexa, play music. Alexa.
Parrot.
The parrot just fucking going ham. And I think we'll use a little titanium white for our little friend here. He looks like a little rascal, but I think he's just misunderstood.
All right, that's very niche. Very niche.
I might not get that. I don't get it. Countryman bad. Countryman bad.
That's a new one.
Countryman bad. Did we do the Bee? Do you have the one from the Bee?
I might.
Did you see that one?
I did see it.
That was great. Yeah, it's right there. Country music industry. Confused by a man actually from country making actual music. So fucking great. It's true. Barbie's Crack House. That's sick. That's a cool house. The Ultimate Lawyer. Andre the Client. That's pretty good. I like that. Breaking. Sources say Chris Christie's belt could be longer than Jerry Nadler's zipper. Developing. World's longest zipper. Dude, what's wrong with that fucking guy?
I don't know. He's
Nadler.
like the penguin.
I mean, he walks like the penguin. What is this? What the fuck is this? This is a meme?
It's a little, you know.
Is it a fucking, like, hatchet? Or a fucking axe?
It's an axe.
It's a cock axe?
Cock axe.
What the fuck? The truth doesn't mind being questioned. A lie does. Until next time, friends. Horses getting... yeah, we did this one. I think we're back into
We're
it.
back. Yeah.
We're back. And we're back. I mean, we could do the one with the castle at any day of the week. I don't know where it is. This is just going to be like the quick one for fucking...
You gotta pause on these when you're
Yeah, this is... just a little bit. Did you just meme me? And we're going to end if we ever get to the good one.
You just want to see the...
I just love that one.
That's got to be coming up, right?
Come on, man.
I'm just going. You gotta cut me off.
I gotta cut you off. Well, I want the one.
I'm looking for it.
There. When kingdoms fought in the Middle Ages, they literally were playing for keeps. Woohoo! That was awesome. They were playing for keeps, bro.
That they were.
I love that one.
I don't have any other.
All right. Well, yeah, you gotta. We don't want everything closing on you now.
I'm not gonna make it.
Shit, come on, man. What is it? 10:52. Yeah, it's only home till 11, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I got chinos. I got some soup at home, I think. Eggs. Piece of ham. I got charcuterie.
Yeah, man. You mean cheese on a board?
Yeah, like I got,
Charcuterie. That's what people.
like salami, bologna.
Like, where does this shit?
smoked
I want to know
sausage.
why all of a sudden that word became so popular. Is it just because of the hipsters?
I don't know. Is that where it came from?
I mean, I mean, it's been around. I mean, when I heard of the word probably like 6, 7, 8 years ago, yeah, it was kind of new to me. I'm like, oh, a charcuterie board. It's the new thing.
I just always figured it was French.
Yeah, it was like I just thought it was a fucking cheese plate.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah,
that's what Americans called it as long as I was growing up. It's just a cheese plate with some extra fruits and fucking meats on it.
That's all.
But now it's a charcuterie thing.
Charcuterie, yeah, whatever it's called.
We're saying it wrong.
Probably.
Just like Kiev, and now it's Kyiv.
Oh, fuck them. That's like Turkey or whatever the fuck they want to be called.
You can't call it Kiev anymore, you fucking racist. It's Kyiv.
Turkey, right? That one?
Are they calling Turkey Turkey?
Something like that, yeah.
Jesus. Let's just change language, folks.
Oh, there's Uncle Adolf in the 70s.
Oh, Uncle Adolf.
This is the proof that he's alive, I think. This is the best one I've seen.
Do you want to put it up there? Do you want to show people the best proof you got?
Yeah, we can show Uncle Adolf.
Jeez, where's that from?
Argentina.
Oh, that's wonder what year.
Hold on, there's more.
Oh God. Here we go. Oh my God. He's partying.
He is. Whoever it is, it's got to be like somebody that was in a play, I'm guessing, or something.
Right. Or is really fucking with people.
Or really fucking with people, right? Because why the hell would you go out like that? That's like fucking Mr. Ferris in high school.
Yeah, what was up with that guy?
I don't fucking know. I'm still puzzled by that. You looked like Adolf Hitler. You had to know that.
Yeah, well, some people, whatever floats their boat, I guess.
Trying to think what else was in news. Anything in Canada? Not that I remember.
Besides
Sophie's leaving them available.
Sophie's leaving them. And you're still trying to get with what's her name?
Stephanie now.
Is it? Was it Stephanie?
Yes. That motherfucker back there is not real.
Yeah, you want her to tell you you're not real. Tell me I'm not real, baby. Tell me I'm not real. Gomez, right?
Is that her name?
That's her last name.
Yeah,
Gomez.
we gotta find her.
Tiffany is her first name.
Oh,
Stephanie's from up north. Tiffany's, they're not real girls.
Not real? All right. Yeah. So I guess a book came out this week talking about yacht girls. Have you heard about this?
I've heard about boat whores, but not yacht girls.
It's basically the same thing. So there's like high end, right? So allegedly, like there's a bunch of girls who will like, if they put like a swimsuit of them, they're like semi-celebrities or whatever on social media. It means they're available to be a yacht girl, and it's basically prostitution that happens out in the middle of the ocean.
Just because they want to get on a boat.
They know because they want to get on the boat because who's on the boat?
Right, they're famous. They're star fuckers.
Right.
Okay.
Or not star, but industry people, like directors and producers and
whatever. Did you? We didn't get into the Facebook fucking baby batter fucking conspiracy.
What?
Didn't we talk about that a little last week? The Facebook. There's a whole thing where there's women going to a Facebook group because to get inseminated at the friggin' hospital is way too much money. It's like $30,000.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't even get into that. So we should get into the
$20. I'm here.
Yacht girls, boat whores, fucking baby batter.
Baby batter.
Powdered protein shakes and baby batter all in one. Oh
Get your powdered jizz.
Powdered jizz. God.
It's very expensive.
Powdered jizz out of a sock.
Have an old sock on the ground.
So fucked, dude. So fucked. Oh, what's this? God's Wrath. Dodgers Stadium flooded months after Pride event featuring group that performed. Oh, with the nuns, the trans nuns.
Yeah. They had bad flooding in China last week. Earthquake in California.
Jesus.
Hillary
Atlanta has got 2 weeks to slow the spread mask mandate. I can't believe they're going to pull this off, man.
They're going to do it again, dude.
I can't believe it. I know a lot of people that are like, I'm not doing it. I'm fucking not doing it. But it's like we need a lot more people to be saying that.
Yeah. They're going to keep pushing this. I mean, this is the deal. Like, then they're going to release a real one, right?
Right. And then that's what's going to kill me.
That's going to be the one, yeah. They're gonna do.
I'll still be happy, though, that I don't have to live in the New World Order.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, fucking not being able to talk like this. Otherwise, it's like, no, you can't do nothing.
Right.
You can't buy. You can't buy food. You can't.
Right.
You don't get the rent anymore.
No, they're gonna ban us. Yeah.
Yeah. Just go fucking be homeless, or whatever. I mean, I guess I would just do
Here's
that.
something. So if somebody put signs around Woodstock that said, dear tourist, welcome. And if you're staying at a B&B, you're driving us out of town, right? Because you're raising the rent rates, right? Because why rent a place out when you can get, $500 a weekend or whatever, or a night or whatever.
No, it's more or less like a night. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're getting it for a night.
It's
It's the ruling class.
And people were bitching about it on Facebook, so I said, this is why I rent B&B in New York City, and I don't even go. Just to raise the rent.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I mean, it gets back to this thing, like, what are you going to do about it? Like, there's nothing you could do about it. Unless you want to blow up all the railroad trains and bridges and highways to New York City.
Well,
which I suggested in the pandemic group.
The pandemic group?
Yeah, I suggested that we
take out stuff.
Take out, yeah,
on all, like you want to be like Bane in fucking Batman 3.
You take out
just close off New York City and let the people lead themselves.
Yeah, leave them down there, and we can block off Albany this way.
Okay. You want to be like Bane?
At the beginning of the pandemic, I did, yeah. But I
was merely born in the dark. You were merely born. I lived in the dark.
I also took the responsibility of being the voice for the Luddites in the world on Facebook during the pandemic.
My God.
What was really unfair.
Come and join me in the Luddites.
It's so unfair to the Luddites, right? Because how the fuck are they supposed to find this shit out? Shit was changing by the hour. Some guy goes to town once a month. Fucking, he has got no clue what's going on.
I'm just taking charge. Don't worry, Luddites. I got it. I'm your new president.
I'm the new president of the Luddites. People got pissed at me.
Oh, it's classic. Classic Barnes.
Somebody's got I mean, they got rights, these Luddites.
Yeah.
Just as much as I do. Just because they choose to live without electricity and these modern conveniences, which slowly lead us into a fascist state.
Did you ever see?
Gives more and more control to fucking corporations.
Well, I mean, yeah, you ain't got to be a genius to see that they've taken away pretty much all your natural agency from fucking Mother Nature.
You want to dig? You got to call 811, right? To put your little farm in. You can't fucking dig. You want to hunt? You got to go get a license. You want to go fishing? You got to go get a license. You want to collect water? Nope.
Can't even get a license. You want to put a stove in your house? You can't do that no more. Fucking.
No, you can't fart in your stove anymore. Right? Fucking. But they'll sit there with dumps just burning away fucking methane fuel for no reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking continuous lights.
Did you ever see that documentary Amish and COVID? Or like
no, they made out okay.
They just let it go through the fucking community. A couple old people passed away, just like, getting pneumonia or the flu. Like,
right.
They were over it.
That was it.
In the first like 2 months, they were done with COVID, because then everybody had natural immunity.
Here's something. So I came into town this week. I'm co-host.
Wait, where do you live again?
Co-host.
Co-host. Yeah.
And I was coming down Washington Avenue, by Hits there.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm waiting to make the left turn. Somebody's coming the other way. They're going really slow. Right now, they have right away, so I'm just like waiting for them. Like, holy shit! So they finally make the right turn. Now I'm behind them. They're going slow, and they're driving in the middle of the road, right? And I could see like the hat,
Big old hat, like
like an Amish type
like
deal.
Kung what was the one who threw his hat?
Oh yeah,
Kung Lao.
Kung Lao. Right.
It's like Kung Lao going down the street in front of me.
But then I noticed like the
Big
hair.
big whiskers, curly whiskers.
Big whiskers flowing out, right? I'm like, is that a Hasidic Jew guy? And I'm like, no. Not many women sororities, but maybe, right? And I've seen some. I've talked to a few here, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is going to sound racist because it is.
So
Just deal with it.
fast forward 10 minutes. If you don't.
It's not that big of a deal, racist, because I didn't have any like hate or animosity, but I noticed, obviously. So I was going through Cantine, and I saw a pickup game of Hasidic Jews basketball. I've never seen that before in my life.
Why is that racist?
I don't know, but you can't be too safe today,
Just
There's people that don't want to call Chinese food Chinese because they think it's racist. People are crazy today.
right. I hear you. They're crazy.
I didn't have any animosity. I just was like, wow, that's something I've never seen here before.
Right. I mean, I get it. It sounds like some type of joke.
I mean, maybe they weren't Hasidic Jews. I don't know, but they were some sort
black
of
pants, white T-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little funny looking to be playing basketball in.
Well, yeah, it was odd.
They didn't have no Nikes and
No.
sports sneakers. Probably
No.
nice black polished shoes.
Yeah, $1 million in their pocket.
Just cash falling out everywhere.
Oh no. But I've never seen that before. I've never in sororities at least.
Right. It's probably going on everywhere. Fucking south of fucking Yankee Stadium.
Well, Curious Joel, right? It's in outside of Goshen,
Right. Mm-hmm. And probably like in a lot of places they have their little zones.
Sure. I mean, like same thing in like Islamicburg, Sullivan County.
You were telling me about that. I have never been.
So there's this town in Islamicburg in Sullivan County. For you who don't know, Sullivan County is upstate New York officially, and it looks like it. It's a little bit more rural than Ulster County, even though it's south of here. It borders Pennsylvania. It's where the Woodstock '69 festival was. And it's a pretty rural area. It's got Monticello as probably the biggest town, right? And that's mostly what it's known for besides the Woodstock 69 concert. Anyway, there's a town there that was started in 1980 or 79 called Islamicburg, and it's a strictly Muslim town, right? I mean, you could buy land there.
Yeah, but it's like for some reason they
the original word ghetto, right? Where like people of the same type moved to the same area.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. And there was a lot of like, I remember during Obama, there was a lot of like talk about like, they're going to take over, and I was just like, they've been there for fucking ever. I offered people, let's go down there and check it out, because I knew nothing was going to happen.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that there isn't, Al-Qaeda there or something. I don't know. But, for the most part,
That doesn't mean they're not there, but
they haven't done anything. I mean, it's like, like people talk about Muslim terrorists, right? Well, like the Nation of Islam has been here forever now, longer than I have, and they've never done anything, right? Besides, say a bunch of crazy shit.
Well, the other thing too is like all the motherfuckers that want to say that they're done this and done that. It's like, yeah, well, they did half of it with the fucking help of the CIA.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's like, wake the fuck up.
Did you hear about this plumber from Antarctica?
No.
So there's a guy who's a hand.
There he goes again, folks. Just twiddly dum in the fucking mic cord, finger banging it right the hell out of the hole. Just like thinking, what's this thing? It's something for me to play with. The little cord with a little thing, it's so interesting. Oh.
So there's this guy who allegedly worked in Antarctica, right? I've known people who worked down there.
I've known people that went there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like you can't go if you don't figure the fuck out. You can go.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out. This guy, he was supposedly on a base, and he was like a handyman, right? And he was like, I was down there, and he's like, I realized that, like, it's very compartmentalized, right? That, all these scientists are taught, like, how important they are to feed their egos and how important their work is, that they don't really pay attention to other people's work. He's like, but I was curious, and had to go into each room.
Yeah.
So he was talking about, like, fucking crazy weapons down there and, basically a HARP array, right?
They got a HARP array down there,
That's what
claims?
that's what he's claiming.
That would make sense, both North and South Pole to have one.
And they were using it to, make earthquakes or whatever. And he said that they were testing, like, UFOs and tracking other UFOs, whatever. It was pretty interesting. I think the guy's probably full of shit, but he was in Antarctica, at least as far as I could tell. He had the pictures that looked authentic to me, and, he's on enough rosters, right? He's noted. I can't remember his name. But I just thought that was interesting. This has been out for a while now, but he's been given more and more interviews.
He's a plumber.
He's a plumber handyman. Yeah.
Okay. So, look for the plumber from Antarctica.
Antarctic plumber, yeah. What else?
I think I'm all out of news.
All right, we're all out of news.
I mean,
all out of news. There's no news without you. No.
11:10. How long we do today? I don't even know. I don't even see the count.
We came in at like.
Oh, it's up there somewhere. Hour and 20. Hour 30.
I don't know. It says
it's right next to live, up top in the little window.
I gotta wear my glasses. They just broke.
Yeah. Well, that's not bad. Hour and a half.
I guess I should get glasses this week. I don't want to.
I should probably get glasses too someday instead of buying readers. They're probably not helping my eyes at all.
Probably not.
Should get the real deal, huh?
I gotta get a passport.
You ain't gonna be able to travel anytime soon. I mean, lockdowns are coming, bro.
Oh, that's why I gotta get in there quick.
Oh, before it happens?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then when you go to the airport, they're gonna be like, "Do you have your vaccination card? And do you have your friggin-"
Right now, I looked this up. There's places if I was unvaccinated, that is.
You could go get that fixed.
I mean, if I was unvaccinated, because obviously I'm vaccinated.
And you have all your boosters.
Oh yeah, I got one today. All my boosters. How many boosters is there now?
I don't know.
Are they up to are they using numbers and letters together yet?
I don't even.
A7. This booster number is X12.
So stupid. So here before we get going, this is the question.
Just a question.
Here's the question.
Here's the question.
If the rich and powerful are trying to erase people with a medical tyranny, do they want to erase everybody? Or do they want to erase the smart people? Or do they want to erase the sheep?
Whatever's the most resistance, I guess they would go for first, right? Or the easiest. It's one of the two.
So you think they want to keep the sheep so they can have their Hunger Games future?
I'm not sure. Either they're going to go after the hardest people to kill or the easiest people to kill.
But for the future, that means like you're really. I mean, it's hard. You would think you'd want like the thinkers for the future.
Yeah, you would think that, right? I could solve this with like killing China, India, and Indonesia.
And everything's okay again.
It's okay. It's half the world, right?
I did see more and more people are starting to wake up to the lie that we're overpopulated.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's finally like getting passed around on the
I always thought
in the circles that like, oh yeah, if you put all these people, if you put everybody on the earth together, they can fit here. If you put everybody on the earth together with 200 acres for themselves, or like I forget what it was, a farm enough to feed and sustain them, they can fit here, and it's like a fucking Texas-sized state or something like that. So it's like, that's overpopulation's fucking bullshit.
They were all into dying. They were doing it in Texas.
But maybe pollution ain't bullshit. There's a lot of garbage out in that ocean.
There is. Yeah.
Yeah, we know how to make garbage.
The new garbage record was set this week, right? Marinara Trench.
What?
Yeah. There was a new garbage record set.
Yeah, just like the fucking heat waves. We got the new.
Well, it's the deepest piece of garbage ever found.
Oh wow!
They found it in that trench there.
Yeah, you just said it.
No, I said marinara.
The marinara trench.
The marinara.
I
trench.
said the marinara trench.
Yeah,
there's a big old piece of spaghetti.
Big spaghetti down there. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. You know what I'm talking about, though. It's in the Pacific Ocean. They found a plastic bag.
Oh.
Down there. Something's gonna eat it. I mean, there's fucking fungus eating radiation now. They discovered. Living on like Chernobyl, right? Like sucking up radiation and getting bigger from it somehow.
Yeah.
And they know that there's shit that eats plastic. That shit's gonna be coming out. How are we gonna eat the shit that eats plastic? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, man. That's gonna be the day the Earth stood still. Shit.
I saw this dude cook up a fucking. I don't even know what it. I think he called it an ICO pod. I'm not sure if it really was or not. And it looked like a big potato bug.
Gnarly.
It
Nasty.
Was. You know the roly polies?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like one of them, except from like the ocean or something.
And he just cracked it open and
oh
ate it.
yeah, dude. It had blood that looked like fucking mud.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It was disgusting. And I'm like, here's this fancy chef cooking a bug. It's like they're trying to push this shit.
Well, I mean, Nicole Kidman was eating them bugs last year, and so was fucking, who else did they have eating bugs? All kinds of fucking rich people.
Bug eaters, right? Iron Man was eating bugs, right?
Oh, Downey Jr., yeah.
Nicole Kidman, there's a fucked up family.
All right, we got to get going.
We got to go.
He's starting to get paraphernalia on the screens.
Oh, yeah. It's legal. It's all legal now.
Remember, everybody, have a great fucking week. Do something awesome. Try not to complain.
Yeah,
do your best to be happy.
Yeah. Negative thoughts come in your head, get rid of them. Tell yourself to stop having them.
Yeah, because your thoughts affect water. And 90% of your body is water. Or 80-something. I don't know.
A lot of it.
A lot.
Crystallized.
So if your thoughts can affect water, think of what it will do to your body.
Your body. You were sitting there.
This time with more feeling.
The water was glistening all over your body.
That's still one of the greatest comedy shows of all time, that fucking Martin Lawrence one.
Yeah.
It's like, put the water on your neck. Put it on your neck. Throw down your wallet. Remember when he's on fire?
Yeah.
It's like, throw down your wallet. Holy shit. Put the water on your neck. You'd be burning alive in a building, and your girl will be like, throw down your wallet. All righty. Any words of wisdom?
Nah.
Remember, wherever you go, there you are. That's the wrong button.